Okay, let's see. Can you hear me okay? Through the computer? You still can't hear me through the computer? Oh, let me see if I can hear you. I can hear you on the phone. Let me just see if I can. Go ahead and talk into the computer. I can't hear you in I did the same thing with the test speaker and microphone, and mine works, but I can't hear anything through the computer. I'll pause this recording till we.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Daisy.
I'm gonna hold on. Let me try to figure out how to turn the volume up because you're really low.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Here we go. Okay.
Great. I wanted to get your feedback, and I wanted to show you a couple things in my classroom, but I also wanted to just record your ideas about what the best pathway to success for students are in your experience.
Okay.
What do you think for online students? And you've taken some online courses yourself.
I have, and I'm actually registered to take an online class during the summer.
Are you taking my class?
No, I'm taking a computer science class.
I'm teaching adolescent literature the second half too. So, so when you take a class, what do you look for, or what are like motivators for you in an online class?
For me, I like to see everything up front. So like the start here, giving me announcements and the syllabus, quick access to things. So that way, if I have to reference them, I can always go back to that homepage or the announcements and find it right then and there, than having to scroll through the sidebar and then drilling through things in order to get to where I need to go. So having things like on a homepage, or I think Canvas uses announcements. It's been a while since I've taken an online class, but I want to say like having everything up front is useful to me. Due dates, having it to where, or helping students navigate through Canvas, especially if this is their first time taking an online class.
Mm-hmm.
Although for students who have taken an online class, giving them the option to not have to do that.
That's interesting. Well, I want to show you my homepage
Okay.
for my class, and I want you to see, just based on if you were taking my class, and I just want to test my theory about what students.
How it should be set up.
Yeah. So let me come over here and show you let me just go over here this way. So this is my first of the summer courses. And this is what the homepage looks like.
Okay,
So,
I don't see anything yet.
On your screen share?
Yeah, I don't see anything. I still don't see anything. Oh, like mine is just blank on my end.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh. There, should probably stop eating my cookie.
That's fun. Okay. So, back to where we were. This is the homepage of my summer course. And I want you to tell me what your thoughts are. At the top, you can see like the most recent announcement. Then you have my short welcome tutorial, then the course navigation, then the syllabus, and I just hit the high points on the review, the things that I really want them to pay attention to, although then they need to read the rest of the syllabus.
Yes.
Then we go to the Start Here menu. So what
to me, that's a perfect introduction to an online class, because a student's able to go straight to the home and find the most important things that are going to be covered in the class before having to go into the individual tabs to the left. So to me, that would work for me.
As soon as you get over here to the modules, now you are into just black and white page. And to me, it's just, I like to start with, once you get into these pages, you're going to see more pictures, and I have some cool little, these are so cool, these little Animoto things. They're just short, and they're a visual way of talking about me, because when I see these introductions from people, I kind of blank out after a few lines. So I don't have a lot of details there. And then I have my credentials and everything in those little deals. But as soon as you get to those modules, it's like the color is gone, because I can't put a little color icon here. I wish I could. If I could put a little color icon, I would be able to do that. But then I just wanted to see what you felt about the home page, and because I don't like to second guess what students are thinking, but I think if I was a student, I build everything like if I was a student. What would I see? What would I like? What would I not like? And so, all right. Well, thank you for that input. And what do you think, real quickly, is the one thing that students shouldn't do, or one thing that I should do a good job of in addressing with students so that I can avoid problems? Like for instance, everything students submit have to have a word count, and that goes towards the word count that's required by the district. They have to write 8,000 words. So if it's me, I'm going to put my word count on every single thing that I write. But I have such a problem with students forgetting to put on a word count, and I'm just wondering how I can word it to them so that if it benefits them, they'll do it. It's the same thing with me. If it benefits me, I'll do it. But if it seems like I don't know. So what are your thoughts about that?
Ooh, that one's tricky, because I mean, what some instructors do, instead of using the word count, it has to be 3 to 4 pages or 5 pages. So that way, if they meet that requirement, it's either going to be more or right at that word count for that assignment. And at the end, it'll end up totaling out to it. But that is tricky when it comes to word count.
I like to me, when I'm dealing with 8,000 words, you know, because I include images, and there's no minimum there are minimums to the images, but I do a lot of qualitative analysis because I find that that's a really great content delivery method where students can say 1,000 words with one image. So if you write a 5-page essay, but you have 5 images in there, then you've got the pages, but how many words did you write?
Right.
So that's why I have them do a word count. It's so simple in Word. It's just, you know, it's just a simple thing in Word. It's just remembering to do it. So I don't want to have them remember to do it by scaring them, you know, by saying, if you don't do this, then you won't prove that you, I mean, I just, you know, towards the end of the semester, they get really great with it. And it's only, you know, percentages at the first 2 weeks, 80% forget to put on the word count. I don't take anything off. By the 3rd week, it's down to 10%.
When you say they forgot to put or to turn on, you said turn on the word count?
No, they just to include it in their essay. When they're in a Word document, all they have to do is just go to review, and it puts word count right there for them. And then they just copy the word count and put it on the document. They just
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that way we have proof. I mean, I have word by word proof that they wrote the right number of words. Because to me, pages doesn't sound, you know, that it's not the best, it's not an accurate show of exactly how many words they wrote, because I want them to be able to prove that we wrote the right number of words there. So Anyway, that's just something I'm thinking about that I work on. And so if you think of any ideas, I've worded a little bit differently this time. So hopefully we'll see how that works. I just keep trying different things. And
Well, I mean, I like the concept of having it up front and visible, but it can also be to where in your syllabus, like towards the very top, the course learning outcomes is, and I'm sure you use it because everybody has to do it, where it says in this course you're going to learn this, this, and that. At the end of this course, you would have written 8,000 words, which is the requirement for this class, and so maybe moving that to the top. And I don't know if you already have it up there.
I think that's a great idea.
But moving it somewhere to the very
put it right at the top because that's where they start reading.
Right. And then you kind of, I will be honest, it will take me, because I work all day, and then the only time I have to do homework is at night or on the weekends. And so it'll take me maybe 2 to 3 hours just to read the syllabus, only because I read a portion of it and say, okay, I'm done reading this for a while. And then I end up coming back to it, or I move to the assignment and then I come back to the syllabus and then I move off of it. But if you can catch the students like right when they first open up your syllabus, then they can't say they didn't see it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. That's a great idea.
Because I know my attention span.
And then I skim down.
My attention span, if it's all words, you're going to lose me right away. But if you incorporate pictures and like make it, I don't know, not flashy, but I
like flashy. I love everything I have in here.
It almost helps me because I'm a visual.
A tutorial, and you know, I have like for this one, well, that's a study page, but I have most everything has I love having, I've always liked.
I know I personally love it when instructors use both words and visual, because it kind of gives your eyes a break from looking at, especially if you're taking online class, you're staring at that computer screen and then your eyes just start glaring over after reading so many words. It gives my eyes a break to, okay, let's focus on something else and then come back to reading.
Right, exactly. I feel the same exact way. I have tutorials for everything. So, all right, hon. Well, thank you. I'm going to do that right away. And I appreciate that idea. That's wonderful. I'll try everything. So, anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. And if you want me to send you I'll look to see if I can find, I don't know what your syllabus looks like right now, but I can look to see if I could find some syllabi that have, that incorporate like colors and pictures and stuff. So that way you can get ideas.
Pictures, but I need to add that right at the top.
Okay.
Because I have the whole word count thing like a third of the way through the syllabus. And I'm gonna put that right there. Student will be able to. I'm gonna put the first thing.
Yeah, I guarantee you, it would have gotten buried for me unless I would have paid like you, if you would have done like a syllabus quiz.
Yeah.
To test the students to their knowledge to see whether or not they truly did read the syllabus, and you can do that as well too. I've had that in my online classes where the instructors make it part of like their syllabus, part of a quiz. So that way they force the student to read the entire thing of the syllabus and not just half of the syllabus, or go straight to grading or go straight to this or that. And it makes them have to pay really close attention to what's on the syllabus.
Sounds good. I don't want them to panic over 8,000 words and go, then I'm dropping the class.
Right.
I'm kind of careful with that, but because I have the course planned so that they're going to completely have written that many words.
Yes.
By the way, yeah, and happily in fun things. So now you just have to take my summer class, the second session. All right. I'm going to end this. Thank you so much, honey. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.
You're a doll. Bye.